All right, go ahead. Let it rip. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got?
Yeah.
What you got? What you got?
Space off of Nick Cage and Justin Travolta.
Things you learn when you're ripping it up.
You take your weekends in the back end.
How we sounding? We sounding good? We recording?
Yeah,
Say checklist to Vin.
checklist to Vin. Let's go one more around the horn. Good. Share screen is working, and I think we're good.
Excellent. Oh, boys.
So what do we got?
Who's got something?
Well, I think it's my turn in the rotation, so pass me that. So I was watching Stranger Things,
Yeah.
and I was discussing it with a bunch of people and buddies from home, through video games and stuff, and they brought up a good conversation. I watched it in a weekend. I probably waited 2 years for it though, or I don't know between seasons, but it was over a year. Do you think it's bad that they allow you to binge watch it, or do you like a trickle release of like the weekly schedules? And that was kind of what we.
Great question, Vin. Yeah. Who wants to start?
Yeah.
Well, Vin, do you want to say how you feel, or you want to wait for us to answer?
I'll say what I do. I binge it.
So
no
you
matter
prefer
what.
binging?
Yeah, I guess I do prefer it because I don't know which I prefer. Because I remember watching Game of Thrones, and every week it was like, oh shit, like yo, I'm looking forward to this Sunday. Like it was something. It was something to get me through the week a little bit. But at the same time, I watched all of Stranger Things between Friday and Saturday, and that was still just as good. Even though it probably would have taken 7 weeks, I did it in 2 days. I don't know. Close.
Okay.
I'd have to say I like the availability of having all the episodes. But I think just naturally I and Amy, we spread things out a little bit because we do have so many shows that we watch. We watch probably 1 to 2 episodes of a show a night, and it's not always the same show. So I would say
You don't get confused?
So
a schedule.
we have a show that we watch together, and then we have a show that we watch together. So like she watches something and I'm just there. So it's I don't necessarily get things mixed up, but I think for me, I love the fact that I can binge something if I really want to binge it. But I tend to like to take my time with some of the TV shows.
What's the show you like to watch together?
Oh God.
Air quotes. What is it?
Love on the Spectrum. I was gonna say
Oh
Love is
my
Autistic.
God.
But it's Love on
You
the
know
Spectrum.
Dude, I saw that show, Love is Autistic, and it just
No,
I don't want to sound like a complete dick, but I mean,
Love on the
very-
Spectrum.
It's very hard to watch.
It is Love on the Spectrum. I can never remember the name of it. I don't know why. So like one time I called it Love is Autistic, and I was just like, that's not it. But
You know,
it is. It honestly, I will say the series just ended. She just watched the last episode. And the little bit I got of it, it was actually like seemed genuine, and like heartwarming. But like, yeah, that one of the reasons why like I couldn't really watch it was because it was just so like, I don't know, some of the people on there, I just had a hard time, I don't know, watching the process. It's probably ignorant of me to say, but and also there are some people on there that are just like, I don't know, maybe it feels like they have tics. Like granted it's maybe a sort of a type of autism, but it definitely like there are varying degrees of people on the spectrum on the show.
Well, so now it puts people in a tough spot, right? Because they put that show on there, and it's like, okay, it's nice, it's a good thing, right? But when you put that show on with non-autistic people, just like for example, like The Bachelor, like I make fun of that show all the time.
Oh, 100%.
And so
Yeah.
now they put out this show,
You can't make fun of it
and you can't make fun of it.
Right. Yeah.
for the same things you would make fun of
Because
the
you're
other
an
show.
asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, now how am I supposed to enjoy this show if I can't make fun of it?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And that's like half the reason why I watch
Well,
anything. is
You got a
because
more
it's
rowdy question for yourself.
Right, yeah.
Do we have to? Are we? How we are as a society? Do we have to take every aspect of life and then put it in a TV show and watch it?
Yes.
Like,
Mm,
was there
right, yeah.
really?
Of course.
Was there really some market out there, and they're like, you know what I need to see today? I need to see how autistic people or people on the spectrum date. Who said? Like, who even came up with that idea?
Well, and I used to work
Diversity,
with those
inclusion.
kids. Right. I used to work with those kids in high school. And so at the beginning, I was actually upset because I was like, these people are getting it taken advantage of. Like, they're not, people are just going to watch this not just for like an entertainment factor, but I feel like maybe they would have been being exploited. But it doesn't seem like that, having seen bits and
Well,
pieces of the show.
I don't think. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, yeah, that was it.
I don't think that the show is malicious. I just think that
The idea.
people will be malicious. And if you think about it, like both sides, it could be inspirational for someone who is on the spectrum having those difficulties and they're watching someone on TV. Like, wow, look, they could do it. Maybe I can go out there and do it. So I think, I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Like, I think there's a positive side of it. I think the negative is just people are just dickheads and they're like making fun
Yeah.
of people. So I don't think this show is malicious, but I just don't know who came up with that idea. Like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, it's popped into
an
somebody's
interesting
head.
show. Yeah. But hey, I'm good for those folks who can fight through adversity.
Shout out, like, and subscribe them.
Yeah, shout
Right,
out, like,
yeah, exactly.
and subscribe. Yeah,
Take a look.
podcast on the spectrum.
The new
That'd be
name.
us.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
That should be it, honestly.
Boy, I think Kelly
circle
watches
back.
that show too, but I don't like watching it.
Anyway, so Evan, do you have any thoughts on do you binge or
Binge
not?
or
I'll go last.
I think I would prefer, knowing how I am. I'm a degenerate. I think I'd prefer if things were released in like a steady dose. Like I need the show now, but I think what's good for me, my health, is that it needs to be incremental releasing. I
Yeah.
think because we could just we're not terrible, but we can watch, like, not during the week, but we can watch 2 or 3 episodes sometimes in a day and just crush a season. But the way I am, Kelly watches more Netflix, so she has less to watch than I do. I have a lot of shows I have to catch up on, so I watch shows. Sometimes it takes me like 2 or 3 weeks to finish an hour episode. Like I watch
oh
20
my
minutes
god,
of it.
what?
I know.
What
I
is
watch,
wrong
like,
with you?
it depends on my schedule. I have like 20 minutes and I'll watch the TV.
I can't
and
do
then
that.
Oh god,
What's
I'll
the
no.
remember
point?
it. What do you mean? What's the point? You just pick up where you left off, like when you read a
No,
book.
you can't. You can't do that.
I do it all the time. It's fine.
You don't lose track of the
See,
story.
I feel like I just feel like why watch a part of an episode if I know I'm not going to come back to it in a week? Like, I might as well just do something else for a half hour. Like,
Sometimes I don't have
jerk off.
Sometimes I don't have an hour to watch the episode.
That I've never heard that before. That's crazy.
Should find a show with
What?
a shorter runtime.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
like
Love,
the-
Death, and Robots. There you go. On Netflix. That's a good series.
But I mean, don't get me. Sometimes if I had I just don't like watching more than, like, if I watch an hour. If I'm watching an hour TV show, it's an hour per episode. After the second episode, I feel like a piece of shit. So
That's
I
fair.
try to keep it, like, if it's an hour episode, I try to watch the hour episode. But yeah, sometimes if I'm watching my own TV show, I watch what I can and then pause it. I've been watching like the same
Same episode for
River
like
Monsters.
3 months.
River Monsters. I started from the beginning, and I started from the beginning like months ago, and I'm only on episode like 2 or 3.
Oh my god.
You're actually
I-
rewatching that show?
Yeah, it's a good show, man.
It is? No, I love
Good
that
show.
show.
But bottom line is, I prefer steady dose instead of all at once.
Yeah, I got sick on Sunday, and I spent the whole day just watching. I finished the Moon Knight series on Disney Plus.
Oh, I haven't
Moon
seen
Knight?
that.
Yeah, it was
What
it
is
was it was
that?
not bad. It was pretty good. It's about this like Egyptian superhero who has like a personality disorder. He's like 2 different people. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I would say I like to binge watch shows. If I'm trying to catch up, like if someone's like, for example, I just recently watched like all like the Star Wars, like Clone Wars and Rebels stuff of probably 6 months ago now, but for those I would watch because they're first of all they're only like 25-minute episodes. Some are shorter, some are like 20 minutes. So I could watch like 4 of them at a time. Um, and I wanted to catch up because I knew all this Star Wars stuff was coming out. So like certain shows I will binge watch. The ones that are hour long, I feel like I could really only max out at like 2 at a time. Kind of similar to like what you said, Evan. But I think when new series come out, I feel like they should come out with the episode that night, but then come out with the next episode like the day after and release them like that because I think there's too much time between when the first episode comes out and then you have to wait a week for the next one to come out because then it's almost like you kind of have to either watch a recap or like remember kind of what's going on. And a lot of times after the first episode, you do want to see the next episode. Like it'll be like more relieving to like watch the next episode play out.
I get what you're
So
saying.
I feel like they should release it still release one episode, but then maybe the next day or the day after release the second episode so that it's still fresh and you can kind of keep people's attention.
You guys forget what happens within a week?
Depending on
not
the show, but like
not
I
completely.
got
but-
all kinds of stuff going on, brother.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to hear something.
I've never seen
completely
Game of Thrones, and there's so many. There's like a ton of fucking characters. Like the first
Yeah.
episode, you're probably like, "What the fuck is even happening?" I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
you're like-
I haven't
You're like
seen
that,
it yet,
the
but
last
I could.
episode too.
Yeah, like so. You know what I mean? I think like shows like that, it would make sense. By the way, the new Obi-Wan series is fucking good.
Oh yeah, I watched the
okay.
first 2 episodes.
It's okay.
Is it with
It's good.
Mark
It's good,
Hamill?
but he's not.
not
No,
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's
it's
Luke.
not Obi-Wan. That's
It's-
Luke.
it's
Ewan McGregor?
Ewan
Yeah.
McGregor. Ewan McGregor. Yeah.
How many different shows are you guys watching right now?
None.
Just
Uh,
Obi-Wan right now. I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, I'd say we're watching something called the Flight Attendant on HBO.
Started
Amy and I are
watching
watching
that.
right now. That one's pretty good. The character pisses me off though. She's like, ugh.
I don't like shows where people are just like. I think I'm getting too realistic, and when I see characters in TV shows doing things just don't make sense, I just can't watch it. I'm like,
Yeah.
that
That's
like
doesn't even make
every-
sense what you're doing.
That's why I
know.
don't. That's why I don't watch TV because that's every show. I was
Yeah,
talking
like,
about
what do
this
you-
with my brother the other day, and I just can't get over the fact that everyone's bad at acting, and so it ruins every show for me. I can't watch TV.
What do
Bad.
you like? He said more like a script or like what they'd be doing,
Oh.
not necessarily acting.
Oh, you're saying
Yeah.
like the storyline itself?
What the character is doing in the story
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just like what, like why it
Yeah.
like
yeah.
maybe it has some like way to move the plot along, but not really. It's just it pisses me off because there are things that the character is doing that she knows she shouldn't be doing and has been able to control herself throughout like the first 4 episodes, but then episode 5, she's just like fuck it. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
it's
I
not-
get it. I think so. Wait, Zach, you're watching The Flight Attendant. What else? And then Love is on the Spectrum. I guess
Yep.
you're kind of adjacent to it.
I'm adjacent to that one.
Yeah. So just two.
The backseat watcher.
I think. Oh, I started watching Barry on HBO.
I wanna
Very
watch that.
funny. Oh my
What is
god,
that?
I've watched 2 episodes. It's about this hitman who wants to retire and become an actor. It's pretty funny so far, but that's one of those things. It's like when we're watching a show together. That those shows take precedence. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Why
been a
don't
while
you-
since I was able to watch Barry.
Why don't you just like sit next to her and then put on the show on your phone, put headphones in?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Maybe I
and you're
should
not
do that.
Still
you
spending
can't
time
do that.
together.
No, you
Right.
can't do that.
I
Yeah,
think, I think me and my girlfriend would prefer that.
Yeah, I think so. We have a trip to Punta Cana coming up, and the plane ride's like 4 hours, so I'm gonna have to download a few episodes so I can watch them on the plane.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
I
go.
must have got bad intel. I thought you were going to DR, unless Punta Cana isn't DR.
Yeah, Punta Cana. There's a
Oh.
Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. Yeah.
Oh, and in Mexico?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So you're watching 3 episodes kind of right now.
Three.
3 TV shows.
3-ish shows.
Okay.
But I think we finished Love is on the Spectrum, so
Okay.
I think we're just
So you're at
watching The
2.
Flight Attendant right now.
2.
Down to
1.
2.
Well,
Wow,
yeah, I
I
one.
think I'm
One,
watching.
but-
I made fun of Outlander so much, and now I'm watching it.
Now
I
you're
hate myself. Freaking hate myself.
watching.
So I'm
Nice.
watching that. I started watching Seinfeld because it's on Netflix,
Oh,
watch
I've
that
been
when I go to
watching that
bed.
actually.
and then I watched. Kelly and I are watching Vikings.
And
So
so
we got
you're on
3.
so you're on episode 1 on all those shows still. It's been
Yeah, exactly.
3
yeah.
months.
He's
Yeah.
seen
What, 2
20
months
minutes.
now?
No,
20
I
minutes
think
of
I'm
each.
almost. I think I'm almost done with season
Yo,
1 of
Vikings was
Outlander.
actually Vikings. Which Vikings are you watching? Because there's like a few different. The one on
The
Netflix.
one.
There's
No, I
one
think
on-
it's on Hulu.
There's one on Hulu or Amazon, I think.
Yeah,
think-
not the
Vikings
not the,
Valhalla is on Netflix.
Yeah,
that
we
one's
want-
good.
Yeah, we're not watching that one yet. We want to get through the first Vikings
Yeah,
on Hulu.
it takes place at the same time around the Last Kingdom. I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
Although I think it's a little bit after it. But
Something like that.
Well, anyway, Stranger Things is pretty cool. It's scary.
That's
again.
something. Yeah, that's something I want to get back into because I watched the first season and I was like, "Wow, this is so good." And then the second season, I just never started. I never started the second season.
I've never
rewatched
seen any of it.
Sucks. The second season's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Stranger Kids the
Stranger
show with that
Kids.
fucking kid that pisses me off? He looks fucking. He's annoying. That kid. It's on those TV commercials now.
Oh,
Fucking annoying looking kid. I don't know who he is.
he's
Oh,
got
God.
baby teeth. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, he's got like a little fro or something.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's the guy.
He's
I
got a
think-
I want to know
condition,
what you're
man.
googling to try to find this.
Yeah, this fucking guy, man. This kid's face just pisses me off.
I think
who are
he's
you
like
talking
old
about?
too. He's like he's
Yeah, he has a
he-
condition. I think.
yeah.
This kid right
Wait,
here.
no, you can't
Share
share.
my-
Don't do that.
Oh.
You messed up the camera.
Just talk to Vin. He's
Oh
the
my
producer.
god! I gave Gaten Matters.
Just send me the
Theater
picture.
Matarazzo. Just look it up on Google. I can't
Vin,
look
how
at this.
do you
Yeah,
not know
yeah,
look
yeah,
at
this
his face
description?
anymore. I can't. It fucking pisses me off. I just want to hit him.
Vin, you don't have enough by this description to look him up.
Gaten Matarazzo.
He's in Stranger Things and he's got an afro. He's
Dustin?
got
Yeah,
I don't
Dustin,
know.
that kid.
Didn't you
the kid
just
that
watch
plays
the
Dustin.
show?
I don't know the actors.
yes, that guy. I
Oh.
think he has a medical condition.
Yeah,
Oh.
he
looks
did
young.
actually with his teeth. Yeah.
Great. So now I'm fucked up for saying this.
Yeah, you're
right?
an
yeah.
asshole, basically. But yo, he's mad good in the show. He's kind of like the comedic relief, and I think he's really good in the show. I don't know what else he's in though.
Is that brings up a point? I was actually talking to Kelly about this. What TV show have you watched where maybe during the season or just kind of the course of the seasons, that's just went from really good to just horrible?
Walking
Lost.
Dead.
Oh yeah,
Whoa. Lost was
Lost.
okay.
Lost was.
But by the end,
See-
you were like, "What the fuck
Why-
am I
yeah,
watching?"
why-
The thing is-
what are
Yeah,
you
but you have to
watching?
get through you have to get through that one season. It's like season 5 where you start to lose it, and then after that, it's fine.
Yeah,
Didn't it
I'm
go to
talking
like
about-
9 seasons?
I think it was 7.
Yeah, but they had
I'm
like
talking
30
about-
episodes in a season, something crazy.
The thing
Yeah.
is, if it
Yeah,
if
Lost.
it had kind
I was
of,
out on Lost.
if it had continued success, I wouldn't, because it has enough of like a weighted average where it's okay. I mean, like shorter shelf life.
Like The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was very good for a very long time, and then it just shit the bed. Like
I
as
hated
soon
every
as
character.
as soon as they started what's the prequel series? Like Fear the Walking Dead. As soon as they started filming that as well as the original Walking Dead series, it was garbage.
Is that what they did? Oh, you know
You
what they
think
were
most
doing? They
spin-offs
were
are just shitty by
right
design?
after the episode. They'd have like they would talk about it. You remember that? It would premiere
Yeah.
after the
That
episode.
was
Chris
so
Hardwick.
stupid.
Yeah, but Chris
And
Hardwick.
they
Yeah,
would
that
just
was
Hardwick.
so
talk
fucking
about what we
old.
just
I love
saw.
that. I love that, dude.
No, I would.
When the
always
show
turn
was
it
good,
off.
like I would love that if you had
Yeah.
people in the cast talking about the episodes. If
Yeah.
the show's good, that would be really cool.
And it was like, but yeah, after
I
I
hated
don't know,
every
Negan.
character.
Negan. Once
Rick,
the season,
Rick was so bad at acting too.
They were
Yeah.
all
Back on
annoying,
that.
except for the crossbow guy. Everyone else
Daryl was the
sucks.
only.
Daryl was the
Or
best.
Darren or Daryl?
Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah.
No one
it
else was
Daryl.
likable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daryl was the best.
I got to season 3 in that. And that's like that was definitely worse than what happened with Lost.
Well,
Lost
that
was
show
better
was
than
only supposed to
Walking
be
Dead.
one season. I'm pretty
What
sure.
show?
I thought it was
Dead.
supposed to
Walking
be. I
Dead?
thought it was gonna end at like season 4. They're on like season 58.
No,
now.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it was going to be a one-off, just one season. But let me.
Yeah, and
fact
then
check that.
there was a lot of fanfare with it.
They're like, let's get
People
that
loved it.
money. That's another problem. Is these TV shows seems like they do whatever they can to just drag it on. Like the Witcher was one I was thinking that I don't know if you guys watched the Witcher
Yeah.
first season.
No,
First
I
season was
tried-
very good.
12 years on the air. Sorry.
Who's the actor? Oh, I can't think of his name.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, the first season was great. The second season, it was so boring. Nothing happened.
Well,
And
so
I think
yeah,
all
a
they're
lot.
doing is just dragging it on so that way they can get
Yeah.
more money from it.
Well, so what they had to do, like they're kind of following the books a little bit. But the first season was great. The second season, they had to like condense a bunch of shit from the books that were really nothing. So they're trying to go
Condensed. Where did they
chronologically.
condense? It was so slow.
It was no, so that's the thing though. Like I think the second and third books were just like kind of filler details where when they're trying to create something that is entertaining to watch as a show, but you're also trying to stay true to the not only the books but also, you know, the video games. It's hard to create something like that that's entertaining when there's not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, I had the
Um,
Witcher video game. That was a good game.
Yeah, I've got the Witcher video game too. It's money.
Did you guys
Um,
watch Outer Banks?
Oh God,
No.
no, that did not look,
Oh.
you know.
It was
Good at all.
so the first. I think this episode dropped off. This TV show probably dropped off the quickest for me. It was a little bit about like a it was kind of mystery. Like they're trying to find hidden treasure, and they did like it was like every episode you're like, yeah, holy shit, this is awesome. He's finding clues. Yeah, I can't believe this is great. And then there's like 10 episodes in the season, and they find the treasure episode 3, and then it just goes totally downhill. I thought like the whole show was going to be on them finding treasure and it was going to be really cool. Like, you know, like imagine like National Treasure or some fucking treasure hunting show, Indiana Jones type shit.
Yeah.
With
They found the
Scooby-Doo.
treasure. Yeah, Scooby Doo, fucking whatever. They found the treasure and then it was just like a fucking teen drama. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I can't do that shit.
Fuck that. I feel like like a comedy show that was drawn out was Family Guy. I feel like Family
It's still
Guy
on.
was really
I
good for like the first
l-
10 to 15 seasons, and the last like I'd say like I don't know how many. I think there's like 20 or 25 maybe seasons.
No way.
I've been watching it recently. It's good. It's still
Yeah, but I
hilarious.
feel like there's a lot of the jokes are kind of like
Recycled.
It was
recycled.
funny
Yeah.
when we were fucking in middle school and high school. You know, fucking ninth grade.
I
It was
honestly
funny.
stopped watching it as much in the last like I would say 5 to 6 years, but I used to watch Family Guy and Adult Swim all the fucking time. It was on at like 10 o'clock.
Well, that's when
or
it was
10:30.
canceled.
It was
And then-
canceled.
It's
It
been
was
canceled.
canceled?
It's been canceled like twice. What are you talking about?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
I
on
had no
Fox.
idea.
Got canceled. Here, Adult Swim picked it up.
How did it get canceled on Adult Swim? There was fucking mad shit.
No,
Aqua
Adult
Teen
Swim.
Hunger.
No, it never premiered on Adult Swim. It was always on Fox. Adult Swim had syndication rights to air
okay.
reruns.
Well, that's where I watched it on. I
Mm.
watched it on fucking Adult Swim. It was great. It was that, then Robot Chicken, then
Robot
Aqua Teen
Chicken.
Hunger
Yeah,
Force,
it was-
Oh yeah.
and then the fucking other one with the aliens in space. Forget what the fuck it was called. Oh my god, that was great.
The aliens in space.
Maybe it was only
with the
canceled once,
fucking
sorry.
like the fucking. Hold on.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew it got canceled.
I can't believe
There's
who
20
would
seasons,
still,
by the way.
Who
Yeah, that's
still would
wild.
watch that? I just feel like it's so
It's
Space
Family Guy,
Ghost.
old
though.
news.
Oh,
Space
Space
Ghost,
Ghost,
Ghost to Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
That show was ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so great.
I mean, you can say the same about The Simpsons or South Park.
I've never.
they're in the same
watched
realm of-
Simpsons.
Well,
Yeah.
they're in the same realm of TV icon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, a failure was American Dad. That show sucked. Just
I like
rip
that
off
show.
Family
Yeah.
Go. Family Guy.
American Dad, I feel like was all right. The Cleveland show.
that I never
Terrible.
got into.
Oh no,
Terrible.
that one got canned after just a season.
It was so bad.
But one of my favorite shows got canceled, I think, 3 times. Futurama, and it's finally coming back again. Can't wait.
Wait,
No
Futurama
shit.
got
Futurama's
canceled?
coming back?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Yeah, I heard
I
that.
thought it just stopped. I
Oh,
thought they just
wow.
stopped making episodes. I didn't think it got canceled.
No, it got canceled like 3 times.
Wow.
amazing.
Futurama was fucking great. Bender's the man.
Bender's
Yeah.
so great. Oh, jeez.
Twice. Sorry, I lied. I thought it was 3.
Wow.
Oh, but
Way to go,
still.
Vin.
Still,
Wow,
the
so
fact-
cancel
the
so
fact it keeps
cancel
coming back.
culture was a thing. A long
I don't know if
time
it.
ago.
Is that what?
You're
Why
not
did it get
used-
canceled?
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think that's. You don't understand what that means.
I was making a joke.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to too.
But yeah, why did they get canceled?
Not enough ratings. I don't know. Fox didn't like it. Really, it.
Yeah.
It was kind of a cult classic, and that's how it kept coming back each time.
Where's that? What's that show that people love to talk about that got canceled like first season?
Freaks and Geeks.
No.
Freaks and geeks.
That's a
Yeah,
mad good
it's-
show if you haven't watched it.
You know the guy who's in The Mummy, the actor in The Mummy. He was like in a TV series.
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, Brendan Fraser,
Yeah, is that his name? Wasn't
He looks
in-
he looks terrible.
Yeah, he's in rough spot. There's no way this is
Holy
him.
Shit.
yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, him. Wasn't he even a TV show?
I gotta find his
Dude.
IMDb.
He looks
Wow.
fucking rough,
Holy
man.
shit.
There's no way he came out with anything recently.
Is
He just
TV
looks like a
separate?
fuck. He,
No, it's
he
not.
looks like fucking Jabba the
I
Hutt.
think it was like a spaceship show. People loved it and it got canceled after the first season.
What, Cowboy
Spaceship?
Bebop?
I don't know.
Cowboy
No, that was a
Bebop.
cartoon though. That was
That
like,
was a cartoon.
I guess an anime.
No, it's live action. It's
Yeah, that
live
was-
action on Netflix.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
I was
something
thinking
new
of-
though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking the
Firefly.
other Cowboy Bebop.
That's the name of the show.
Firefly.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's not Brendan Fraser.
Who is it?
You idiot!
Let's find
That's,
out. Let's see
that's
who we
fucking-
got.
That's
that's
him.
Nathan Fillion.
Oh, don't they look the same? They gotta look the same.
Ah,
Eh.
maybe.
Not really. No, I'm not gonna
No.
give you that one.
Nope. Especially not now.
Yeah, not now too.
Not now.
Oh shit!
Alec Baldwin was in that show. I've
Whoops.
heard of this show, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, it got canceled. It was pretty good. It got canceled after the first season. People talk about how upset they were, but
Wait,
they
Firefly
actually,
got canceled after the first season.
yeah, and they did they did this weird thing by accident where they released the episodes out of order too.
And that wasn't
Can you
on
imagine
purpose?
how annoying that would be? What, Vin?
But they did make a movie called Serenity. Have you seen the movie?
No. If I
Oh,
don't even know the
so
fucking
good.
actor, do you think I saw the movie?
You just said how good the show was, but you didn't see the show?
Fuck no. I just watched a YouTube video about how
Someone was outraged.
yeah.
This
Did
fucking
some
guy.
community outreach. Yeah.
But yo, you brought
Oh,
up a good
shit.
idea of
You
a
just
show,
crave the drama.
Evan.
What?
Release them out of order. Like, I don't know if you've seen Memento or even similar Pulp Fiction. You're watching it, and it's completely out of order chronologically in a lot of it. That would be something cool for a TV show to do.
That would be cool for maybe a couple seasons that people be like,
You know,
"Oh,
I
this
think that
sucks."
might be why. So actually, Amy's family, Evan, you might get a kick out of this. They hated
know
Pulp
them.
Fiction.
I know them."
Right. Amy's family hated Pulp Fiction, and I didn't even think to tell them that it is probably because the movie's not in chronological order.
Don't fucking spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen
See
Pulp
it?
Fiction?
And besides, Vin just said it.
I'm working to it. I have to get through my other TV shows and I'll watch it.
He's watching
Yeah,
each
he-
scene.
It's gonna take him 2 years to watch Pulp Fiction.
I don't know if you're joking, but you should definitely like carve out an afternoon one day and watch it.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's a solid movie.
The thing is, like, when we try to watch a movie, Kelly doesn't like movies that are like before TV look good. You know, if it's like a '90s movie, it kind of looks a little shitty.
I will agree.
Does that make any sense?
No, it does.
It's harder to watch, yeah.
A lot of the appeal is the nostalgia factor of like, oh, I remember watching this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But if I were to watch a movie I
20?
haven't seen from the 90s, oh yeah, 20 now at this point, but I don't know if I can get into it as much.
Yeah, Seinfeld, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Seinfeld, I feel like
It still holds up.
everything.
'Cause-
Yeah, everything still holds up true to
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
today's
I'm not talking
society.
about the content. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
How it looks.
it was filmed in '97. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it as much with Seinfeld, but I do know what you mean. I mean, it's definitely outdated, but it's not like that bad. I feel like.
You guys watch The Boys on Amazon? That's coming out this
Ooh,
season.
yeah.
New
Wow.
season.
That one's actually pretty good. I actually liked the second season. It was really interesting. But yeah, that's highly recommend that show.
Yeah.
Is it
And
a
Invincible is
superhero
good too.
type show? The
Yep.
Boys?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Carl
like
Urban's in it.
superhero / anti-superhero.
It's like a satire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Invincible is good too.
Yeah, Invincible was really good.
You got, like, that's the kind of superhero movie I want to see. I want to see superheroes like decapitating people. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I want to see.
Jesus.
Like crushing people's skulls.
I saw something
It's
funny
like
the other day.
realistic, like them realistically using their superpowers, like instead
Yeah.
of just like hitting
Pussyfooting around.
hitting another human being and the human being okay. It's like a superhero hitting a human being and the chest caving in. Like you
Yeah.
would expect that to happen.
Yeah. It's actually a good show.
I saw
Invincible.
something funny. The scene in I think it was one of the Avenger movies. So, like Iron Man is getting his like suit and she like kicks it over and he's like waiting for the suit to like go on his body and the villain's just like standing over there just like watching him, I guess, put his suit on. Like, why can't the villain just come and kick the shit out of him? He's just like
Right, yeah,
popcorn
exactly.
while he's fucking putting his suit on.
Yeah.
Like it's just like obviously it's a movie, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
It goes
The
back to like
underground.
what Evan was saying earlier. How sometimes, or maybe it might have been Zach, how some characters are just doing things you're like, no one would actually do this.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
do.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the whole fantasy of it. It's the the unwritten rules of superhero combat. It's like if the bad guy is giving the evil monologue, you let him say his shit, right?
Hear him out. You don't know what he's
Don't
gonna
be
say.
rude.
Exactly. Show
Like
some
that?
manners.
I feel like Thanos could have had a different approach. Like take out 50% of the population. What if you just add 50% more resources?
Yeah, that's true too.
What if you just made Earth
Yeah, but how do you
twice the size?
how do
Just
you
what if you
do
just
that?
make the
Easier to kill people.
You snap your fingers.
Right, yeah.
What if he's like, I want to scale everything by 2, snaps his fingers, and then double the resources?
Or Ant-Man could have just shrunk down and squeezed up his butthole and then expanded.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Yeah.
That'd be
Could have done that shit.
Such
Could've
an
done that
easy
shit.
solution.
Do you
Right?
think they
Yeah.
would have?
It's so great. Why didn't they think of that? What the fuck?
Oh,
Fucking dumb.
that's like the first thing people started saying. Like, why doesn't Ant-Man just shrink down and climb up the guy's asshole and then to reverse it and get real big?
Do you think that
Blow
it would've-
Thanos apart.
He's
Do
got
you think
anus
it would kill
receptors.
him?
He can't get in. He pushes him right
Exactly.
out.
How can you have?
It's got a
do you think
stone
that would
stuffed
have
up
worked?
Oh,
on
it
him?
definitely would have worked. Are you shitting me?
So they came up with fucking time travel, but they couldn't figure out someone going up someone's asshole to kill him.
Well, they got to sell it
No,
in
so-
China. They can't do
Right, yeah, exactly.
that.
That is Ant-Man's whole power. It's like he can shrink down to, the size of an atom, but also get really big with his
Yeah, I know,
device.
I know.
everywhere. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm familiar with Ant-Man.
I like Paul Rudd.
So Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
Paul
Paul
Rudd's
Rudd.
a fucking man.
Look-
He's one of
look
my
at us.
favorite
Look at
actors.
us.
I feel like he's always like getting the shit out of the stick in like every movie he plays. It's so
Yeah,
great.
He had a show that I wanted to watch. I think it's on Netflix where it's like he's a clone. It's himself.
Oh,
Like,
I
the
did
first
hear
episode is where
that.
he like wakes up in the woods and then like runs home, but
Oh,
there's another him already there, and they're like they
yo, I think I
freak
watched
out.
that. I think I watched that. Oh, fuck.
What is it?
Why can't we think of
Oh.
anything? Are you talking about Firefly?
Living with yourself.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Living
yeah,
with
fine.
Yourself. Yes,
There
Living
it
with
is,
Yourself.
yeah.
Yes. I think that's a movie, right? It's not a TV
No,
show.
it's a,
I
show. It's a
think
show.
Yeah.
Is it a show?
Yeah, only one season.
I think I only watched a couple of
Ooh.
episodes of it.
One season.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think,
don't think it's
me and my
getting
girlfriend watched that.
re-upped. 2019
Ooh.
was the last.
There was
Or when it was
there
released.
was a movie. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna remember it. But there's another movie where it's a very similar concept.
Well, there's that other movie, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which is a similar concept. That was from like the 80s though, where this alien comes and it would take you, like overtake you and duplicate you, and you would become part of the hive mind.
Oh, that was actually apparently
Wow,
a
that sounds
movie
interesting.
back in the 50s.
The Body Snatcher one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, because the
And
remake
then
had
and then they made it into a
Donald
TV show.
Sutherland too. Who else was?
Yeah,
in it?
and
Oh,
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, man, fuck
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
I
He's
fucking
gonna
love
be-
that guy. You shitting me?
He's gonna be in the new Jurassic Park. Doesn't that come
Yeah.
out in a few days?
Oh, I
The
forgot.
last
that's coming out.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, on the 10th.
yeah.
Officially the
Hope
last one until they
How
make
how
they
was
make
the
another
second
one.
new one? Because I watched Jurassic World, but
was-
I didn't see.
I think it was all right. It was
I
like
didn't see
most
the-
modern
Something
movies.
Kingdom.
Yeah, Jurassic Kingdom, and then
I don't
whatever
think
this
I-
next one's gonna be.
You know,
don't
like
know.
when you
Jurassic
put
World, I
lipstick
think,
on a pig.
Or lipstick on a. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like most movies now. So just a painted turd.
So just bad.
The first, like Zach
Yeah.
said, the first
no
new one.
no
was kinda
original
cool.
ideas.
To see like Jurassic Park again, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that
The
was
first
kinda
one was
cool.
cool, yeah. Richie, just to change the subject, I remember you were looking for somewhere to buy furniture for a friend.
Oh
You know?
yeah. No,
Yeah,
it is for a
yeah.
friend. I'm not getting shit.
Okay.
It actually is
Alright.
for a friend. I ain't
It's for a
buying
friend.
shit. I'd rather have this shitty shit that I have in this shit apartment.
This
for a
guy,
couple
this
more years.
guy hits us up in the chat. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm just asking
Holy
for a
shit.
friend. Where can I buy some furniture?"
I do have a friend. He's moving into a new house. He's selling his house. He's
All
getting
right,
time.
okay. We believe you. You got a friend. I'm sure you do.
All right, yeah, blow me. Blow me.
It reminded me
Anyway, yeah,
of
what do you got?
it reminded me
I'm on it.
of an Ashley furniture store I have, and I think it's the coolest thing I've ever done. And once I tell a story, you're gonna be like, "That's really lame," but for me, it felt great.
Why am I not surprised?
So we
You told me
we
to buy a couch, and I didn't buy it. Oh, I'm
No.
sick.
so we moved into this apartment, right? And we got some pieces from Ashley Furniture. We got this coffee table that it like lifts up into a table. So if you're trying to be a real piece of shit and not leave the couch and you want to eat dinner on the couch, you can just lift the coffee table up. It's kind of like a
Oh,
table.
yep.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
have one
talking
of
about?
those. Yeah.
Yep.
So these clowns send us the furniture and it's damaged. I don't know who the fuck sends damaged furniture. It makes no sense. But
You buy it online?
no. No, we went to the store and then I think I don't know.
Yo, I had
think
something
we-
similar.
They fucking smashed it in the. They smashed the furniture, put it in the box. We're like, we're giving this guy a piece of shit fucking set.
Yeah, dude,
That's
I
Yeah,
bought a
what they're-
desk.
They
Came
don't do
broken.
that. Why would they
Yeah.
do that?
I don't know why they do that because it's just a waste of money because I complain about it. But so we got this coffee table and it came damaged. The top was damaged, and this thing was like 5 feet long by like it was huge, right? The tabletop. So we go through their customer service and we say, "Hey, we need a new tabletop." So they go, "Okay." So they just start sending us tabletops, and they send us a tabletop, and they're like, "Yeah, the technician will be there some point. We don't know when, but they'll be there."
Technician.
Yeah. So they send us. They
furniture.
don't send the technician with the stuff. They send the stuff, and it just sits in your place until the technician comes.
Nice.
So we're like,
Never
okay, well, number one, that's fucked because we live in an apartment. Number two, that's the replacement tabletop you sent us is also damaged. So you need to send another one. So they said, okay. So they sent us a second one, and they still go, yeah, we don't know when the technician's coming, but there's your replacement. The second replacement tabletop is also damaged. So now we're in a small apartment and we have two huge fucking boxes of tabletops and they're just accumulating. So this is where I get really cool. There's an Ashley Furniture store, a display room near where we lived. I loaded the tabletops into the car. I drive to the store. I take them out of the car and I literally just walk into the store and I drop them on the counter. And they go, sir, what are you doing? This is a showroom. You can't put that here. And I said, hey, you guys keep sending me this shit. I have a small apartment. I can't deal with this, so it's your problem now. And they're like, sir, you can't leave this here. I make a big fucking scene, leave it there, and walk out. I was
Watch me.
pumped. And that was the coolest thing.
You should have just
I've
not
ever
said
did.
anything and just walked right the fuck out.
That was the coolest thing I
That's
feel like I've ever
awesome.
done.
Did you ever get the table?
I think we gave up at that point.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 broken tabletops, and yeah, I'd be done
Fucking
too. I
Drop it
fucking
off.
so this wedding that I've got coming up, I ordered 2 custom tailored linen shirts. Spent about $300 on getting these shirts tailored and shipped to us before the wedding day. They get here yesterday, and it does not fit at all. Like not even close. The sleeves
Oh
are like
no.
like 3 inches, literally 3 inches, and the bottom of the shirt, it's like a belly shirt. It doesn't come down all the way.
I have a solution.
And the only part that barely fit were the shoulders. Otherwise, the collar was loose, the chest was huge, and the waist was huge also. So I sent them an email. I'm like, yo, like this is not even remotely close. Like you guys need to take this back or send me something new. And within 30 minutes, I get an email reply saying, we can't do that. It's a tailored shirt. We won't accept any returns. And that was it. So I was like, okay, that's fucked up. So I look at their return policy, and it says in the return policy, if we determine that it doesn't fit or the measurements are incorrect, we'll send a replacement. And so I email her back. I copy and paste that shit,
Yeah,
put it in
buddy.
the email, and I say, according to
Snipping tool.
this, it says it right here, that you'll accept the return. No response. So I'm like, okay, I dispute the charge, and fuck, I forgot the point of this story. But I was like, it's not even close. It's a tailored item, and here it is. In their fine print, like the FAQs that you got to dig for. Of course, after you have an issue, you go looking for this shit. It says our margin of error is 3 inches on a tailored item that I custom measure. 3 inches?
God.
That's a
Yeah, that's
different person. It's a different
Yeah.
human being. It's not even
Yeah, that's
close.
fucked up.
It's like if I go to a tailor, the margin of error is 0. What? I don't understand.
Me, it's supposed to fit me,
Right.
not someone else.
So you dispute the charges?
So I disputed the charges.
I have a solution for you since you're in a pinch.
Yeah.
Just grab a bed sheet and just stitch 2 of them together.
Yeah, that's. I could do that.
Was that an inside joke?
But no, it's linen. It's it's like
because he's also an inch taller than me, allegedly. So.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I feel like that's one of your favorite words, by the way.
Allegedly? Yes.
Yeah. So I got to go to like Men's Warehouse or Nordstrom or Jose Bank tomorrow and figure that out.
Yeah.
The classic fucking last minute wardrobe, man. Story of my fucking
man.
life.
I just bought a
it's
new suit
terrible.
actually. It worked
Yeah?
out really well. Yeah, I went to this place called Suit Supply, and
I think I heard of that.
Shout out Shoot Supply.
yeah, that's the like and subscribe. Yeah, I didn't have any problems, so it was good. It worked out
You
good.
didn't go in there and just drop.
How
some
long did it
furniture
take
off?
for your suit to come back?
It was pretty quick, so they tailored it for me too. The guy knew what I wanted. I think I ordered it maybe 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and I got it yesterday. So
Oh, nice.
pretty quick, yeah.
Wedding
Tried it
season
on
now.
and yeah, I went gray suit because I feel like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
good,
that goes with everything.
it's good for
Yeah.
the summer.
Yeah.
I wanted a blue one, but that could wait for fall. I'll just rock the fucking gray one then for the 2 weddings that I have.
Yeah. Richie, you got your gear on for today?
Oh, quit, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
I heard that the goalies that the Rangers play really suck.
You know what? Don't let me get down this wormhole
But-
because I will go down a wormhole.
I know.
Because, okay? Everyone else is playing bad goalies too, alright?
Big bag
Not
is
just the
over here.
Rangers. Let's face 3 very bad goalies, okay?
Things you learn when you're ripping it up. Ripping it up.
Ripping it up. Ripping it up.
They were undefeated against them.
They're gonna win